It's a beautiful day for remote learning, a beautiful day for a lesson. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a studently day in this beauty wood, a studently day for a lesson. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a student just like you. I've always wanted to teach in a classroom with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my student? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my student?
Hi everyone, welcome back to Miss Nichols' Neighborhood. It's me, your teacher, Miss Nickel. I'm here with my best remote teacher helper, my sister Kaylee Nickel.
Hi.
Hi, we are excited because our students are continuing on being able to read and understand and work with numbers that have more and more digits in them, meaning more and more digits in them, okay? That's why today we are learning all about place value to 1,000. That's a lot of numbers there, some big numbers, okay? Let's go ahead and just kind of review some things we'll need to know, okay? Place value, what we're going to be talking about today, tells the value of a digit in a number. So you have a whole number right here, 213. A place value, you're able to look at just one of the digits, okay, and tell the value of that digit. That way, if you're doing addition with numbers that have 1, 2, 3 digits in it, you'll know whether you should, or if you are working on the hundreds, tens, or ones place. So place value, I know you're kind of like, what, Ms. Nickel? I know, it will continue to make sense, okay? Place value is being able to look at a number and say, oh, this number is in the tens spot, so the 1 stands for 10. Or being able to say, oh, here's the 3 in the ones place value, so it stands for 3. Or the 2 in the hundred spot has a value of 200. So we want to be able to know the place value of each digit in a number, no matter how many digits they are. But we'll start with just 3 digits today, okay? Let's go ahead. I think the best way for me to kind of explain this is to continue modeling it, okay? So up here, you're going to have your very first, or one of your first problems in your learning packet, okay? They're going to give you a number, 213. Then they're going to write it out for you. Just like if you stretched out the number, they'd write it out for you. Here it says 200. 200, right?
Oh.
Then Kaylee, how many tens does it say we have?
What?
1. So that's why they wrote 110 here. And finally, how many ones are there, Kaylee?
3.
3. Yes, that's why they wrote 3 ones. So they're going to write it out for you in words. We'll have to become more and more familiar with being able to read the words. 200, 110, 3 ones. Then they're going to ask you to write that in expanded form. Whew, another big word today. I know. Expanded form. That's where that's the type of way of writing the number. Okay? You'll see lines like this. To write it in expanded form, you're not just going to go 2, 1, 3. No, you're going to show the place value. Okay? How much does that stand for? Okay? So, 200, I'm going to write when I'm reading. I'm going to write, okay, 200 right there. 200. Remember, the 2 zeros show it's in the hundreds. 200s. Okay? Then, plus, how many tens do I have here? 1. So if I have 1 10, that's 10. So I would write 10 here. See? We're going down the number, across the number in expanded form. 200, 110 is 10. And then again, Kaylee, how many ones do I have? 3. 3. So how do I write 3 ones? 1, 2, 3. How many is that?
3.
Good job, Kaylee. So I would just write 3 here. Okay? And that is, we're almost there, expanded form. 200s, 100, 200, 110, 10, 3 ones, 3. And then they want you to write the final number again. Okay, so if you were to add or put this all up together, you'd know you'd have 200, so that's going to go over here on the left side. 200, but I added the 10 to it, so I have to write how that 1 in the 10 goes in the 10 spot. That's the next number. And then finally, the 3 ones, the 3 goes in the 1 spot. All together, 213. 213. Okay, I feel like I better try to explain this, okay? They gave us a number. They wrote it in words for us. We then had to write it in expanded form. That's when you show the written words into the number. 200, so you write 200. 110, you write the number 10. That's 110. 3 ones, you write 3. Then you put that expanded form together and write the final number. 213. Okay? So, I know you might be like, I'm still not sure, Miss Nickel. That's okay. We're going to do quite a few more problems to continue to practice this and learn this, okay? Give Kaylee and I just a few seconds to set up and get ready. Here we are back with our next 2 problems. Now, you might be thinking, wow, Miss Nickel, there's a lot of words for math, aren't there?
Oh.
Yes. As you continue to increase in math, you'll see that more and more often, more and more words and letters are included in math, okay? Just like we're seeing in this lesson, we're going to have to become very comfortable with being able to read the words hundreds, tens, and ones. And I did my best to write it out, okay? Let's go ahead and look at this problem just like you'll see in your learning packet, okay? They're going to give you a number that they wrote out. It says, what, Keely? 3, good, hundreds, 2 tens, and 5 ones. Okay, hopefully you're trying your best to follow along at home. 3 hundreds, 2 tens, 5 ones. Now, we need to write it in expanded form, okay? Meaning we take what was written and put it into the number form. So, it first says 3 hundreds. So on this first line, I'm going to write 3 hundreds. Like we practiced in the last lesson video, counting by hundreds, 100, 200, 300. So I would write the number 300 here. 3. Good job. 100. Remember, you show that 100 with 2 zeros. 300. Put it together. What'd you make?
300.
300. Good. Okay. Next, it says we have 2 tens. Okay. Remember from our last lesson, that means you have to count by tens. Okay. So 2 tens. Count by tens. You have 10, and then another 10, 20. So 2 tens is 20. So you'd write 20 here, or 2 0 to show 2 tens. Okay. Finally, you have 5 ones. That one's kind of the easiest part, I think, because 5 ones, that just means you have 5. So what number would I write here?
5.
5, yes. 5. 300, thanks Kaylee. 20, or 2 tens, and 5. Now I need to write the final number, put all together. Okay, so let's see. 300, so I know I need to write a 3 over here on the left. And then what number? Be 20, so it would be shown by a 2 in the 10 spot. 2. And finally, how many ones?
5.
5. So I'd write a 5 in that 1 spot there. Okay? So 300 plus 20 plus 5 equals 325. It helps that we're doing our best to learn place value, okay? Because when you're adding up this number and writing it, I don't want you to write, oh, it's 325. No, that's a totally different number, okay? You have to put them together. The 300. You know you'll have 3 in the 100 spot over here on the left. But these zeros will be taken by the 20 and the 5. So you have the 300, then the 20 shown by a 2 in this 10 spot, and finally 5, or just 5 ones, shown by writing a 5 in that 1 spot. Okay? Nice job. We had 300s, 2 10s, 5 ones. Expanded form, 300 plus 20 plus 5 equals 325. Let's go ahead, take a breather. Let's get ready. We're going to do another problem, okay? Hopefully we'll continue to start to see the pattern. Read what they give you, write it in expanded form, and write the final number, okay? Let's go ahead. Let's all read together the next problem. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. Ready, set, read with me. 500, 7 tens, 1 1.
Okay.
Okay? 500s, 7 tens, 1 1. Now it's time for us to write it in expanded form down here. Okay? So you start with the hundreds over here. 500s. That's like counting by hundreds 5 times. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. So you would write 500, 500, right here. 500. Okay? Plus, how many tens do we have?
That's it.
7. Good. But do I just write 7? No. It's like counting by 10 7 times. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 7 tens is actually what number? 70.
50.
So you would write 70 here. 70. Okay? 500s plus 7 tens, or 70, plus how many ones do I have?
1.
1. So what number am I going to write here?
1.
Nice job, Kaylee. I just write 1 right there. Okay? So we wrote out the numbers. 571. Kind of saying it that way kind of helps us now write the final number. Okay? So let's go ahead and write it. Good. Our first one, 500. So I know I need to write 5 in the 100 spot. The spot farthest to the left over here. 500. How many tens?
50.
7. So I'm going to go 70. And how many ones?
1.
1. Good. I put 5 in the 100 spot, 7 in the 10 spot, and 1 in the 1 spot to make the number 571. Okay. Nice job. We read what number they gave us. 500s, 7 tens, 1 1. We wrote it in expanded form. 571, and that helped us write our final number, 571. I know, you might just be like, this is just different ways of dealing with the same numbers. It is, okay, but it's helping you get more and more used to place value, okay, which you'll need later on and in different grades when you start to do addition and subtraction with these 1, 2, 3 digit numbers. Okay? We need to be able to understand what each digit represents in each place. Okay? Now we're going to kind of move on to the next part of this lesson where we continue to talk about the place value. Okay? Kaylee and I will be back in just a few seconds. Now that we've had practice writing numbers in expanded forms, hopefully that will help us better understand the place value within a 1, 2, 3 digit number. Okay? You're going to have to be able to look at a whole 3 digit number and tell the place value, okay, or the value of just one of the digits, just one of the numbers. In this problem, we need to circle the value, like the place value, how much it represents, how much it stands for, of the green digit. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's first read the number together, okay? Get your reading voice nice and ready. Ready, set, read with me. 965. If you didn't get that the first time, that's okay. Let's practice again. Say 965.
65.
Even just saying it, it's kind of giving you big hints to what the place value of each number is. Now, our green digit is 9. So we need to circle if 9's place value, if what 9 represents, if what 9 stands for is 900, 9, or 90.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm going to give you a big hint. How you say this number, 965, that right there helps tell you what place value is that 9. Is it 900, like we say, 965? Or is it just 9? Do we just say 965? Or is it 90? Do we say 9065? You gotta kind of be thinking about that. 965. Okay? So which of these 900. 9 or 90 show the place value of that green digit.
9, 0, 0,
Read it together.
900.
Yes, 900. If that's what we're maybe thinking, nice job. So we circle that the 9 place value in this number is 900. Okay? Because if we were to write this number in expanded form, it would be 900 plus 60 plus 5. 965. Plus another little clue to help you with the place value. Look, 9 is over here in the 100 spot. There's 2 digits or 2 numbers next to it. If you look down here, there's the 9. And then once again, 2 zeros to hold the place of the 65. Okay?
Ooh.
So the 9 in 965 has the place value of 900. Okay. I'm liking this part, okay? I like that we have 3 choices. We can see it. Kayla and I will come back with a few more problems in just a few seconds.
Okay.
Here we are, back with a few more problems, okay? Once again, we're given a number and we're asked to find the value of the green digit, okay? Let's go ahead and start by reading the whole number together. Ready? Now read with me. Set, read with me. 673. If you didn't quite get it the first time, let's try again. 673. 673. Now, we need to find out about the green digit, the number 3 in this number. Does the 3 in 673 stand for or have the value of 300? Is it 670,300? Or does the 3 have the value of 30? 670, 30? Or does the 3 have the value of 3? Like in 673. Use your progressive knowledge, your learning knowledge about place value and think. Does the 3 have the value of 300? Is it in the 100 spot? 30? Is it in the 10 spot? Or 3 because it's in the 1 spot? What do you think it is, Kaylee? Yeah, go ahead.
3,
Yeah, it's the 3, okay? Because look, 3, is there any number after that 3 or any other number after it? No, because it's in the 1 spot. So, it has the value of 3, right there. Okay? If 3 had been in the 10 spot, then it would have been 30. Or if 3 had been in the 100 spot, then it would have been 300. But the 3 is in the 1 spot, so that's why 3 has the value of just 3. Just 3 simple ones. Okay? Let's go ahead and try our next problem. Ready? Let's get ready to read this number together. Okay? Ready, set, read with me. 284. Let's try that again in case we're still getting used to reading those numbers. 284. 284. We need to find the value of the green digit. The green digit is 8. We need to circle if 8 has the value of 800, 80, or 8. We have a lot of tools to help us figure this out. One of them is thinking about how we read the problem. When we are reading the problem, the number, it's 284. 80. Even how we read the number, it tells us the value of that number. So of these numbers, which one is 80? 800, 80, or 8? Right there.
Yeah.
It's 80. Yes. So you would circle that 8 has the value of 80. Okay? Another tool that could have helped you is seeing, oh, here's the 8, and there's just one more digit or number next to it. Just like down here, 80, the 8, and one more digit next to it, because that 0 is kind of holding the spot for the 1 spot later. Okay? So 284. 8 has the value of 80. Just like when you read the number, okay? Okay, we're gonna get ready and we're gonna come back with one big final review, one last practice of all that we've learned today, okay?
Yeah.
Give us a few seconds, we'll be right back. We're back with our last few review problems for this lesson, okay? I wanted to kind of review at the end to make sure we still have it fresh in our brain before we have to go put this to practice in our learning packets and learning checks, okay? So, our first problem, they've written out a number. We then have to write it in expanded form and write the final number, okay? Let's go ahead and just start by reading together what number they've given us, okay? Ready, set, read with me. 4 hundredths, 2 tens, 1 1. Okay? Now we take that written number and write it in expanded form, okay? I want you to be thinking at home, 4 hundredths. How would I write that here? 4 hundredths. Kaylee and I will give you some think time, okay? Okay, pause this if you need to. 4 hundredths, let's check your answer. You would write it as 400, 0, 0. 400. 400. That's saying you have 100, 200, 300, 400. 400. Okay? Then 2 tens. I want you to think about how would we write that in the next spot. 2 tens. Give you some think time. How do you write 2 tens there? Okay, pause this if you need to, but let's go ahead, check your answer. 2 tens. That's saying you have 1 10, 10, and another 10, 10, 20. So how would we write 2 tens? 20. If that's what you said, great job, keep it up. 20, and if we're not getting it quite yet, that's okay. This is a lot in this lesson, okay? I was like, wow. In the book, I was like, want us to do all this? We're going to try our best, okay? 4 hundredths, 2 tens, that's 20, okay? And then finally, 1 ones. How do I show I have 1?
1.
Yes, I would write 1 right there, okay? 4 hundredths, 2 tens, 20, 1 1, 1. Now I have my expanded form. We put it together to write the final number. I'm going to give you some think time to think about what that final number might look like, okay? Kaylee and I will be quiet. Okay, pause this if you need to. Let's go ahead and check your answer. You would put that expanded form together into the final number. So you would write in the hundred spot way over here on the left that you have 4 hundreds. I'm not writing the zeros though because those are going to be shown the tens and the 1 spot over here. 420. I write the 2 and the 10 spot to show I have 2 tens. 420. How many ones do I have?
1.
Yes, good job, Kaylin. If you were saying at home too, good. 421. We have our final number. Yay! Nice job, okay? Hopefully you were able to even just try to come up with the expanded form and final number. Just thank you for trying your best, okay? Let's go ahead and look at the next problem. The next problem, they give you a 1, 2, 3 digit number. And you have to say what the value is of the green digit. So let's go ahead and read the whole number together. Ready, set, read with me. 723. 723. Okay? If you didn't quite get it those times, say it now. 723. Now our green digit is this 2 right here. We need to think about if the 2 is in the hundreds, tens, or 1 spot, and what that 2's value is, what the 2 is standing for. 723. Is that 2 standing for 200? Is it 700, 203? Think about how you say the number. Is it standing for 20? 723?
Good.
Yes. Let's just double check the next one to make sure. Or is the 2 stand for 2? 723. Is that how we say it?
Yeah.
No. So the 2, we know, has the value of 20. Okay? 723. So you'd go ahead and circle how that 2 stands for 20. Right there. Okay, I know this lesson has quite a bit. We're working towards bigger and bigger numbers. Numbers all the way up to 1,000. That's pretty wild, okay? But I'm just so proud of you for watching your lesson video, trying your best. Continue to try your best, writing expanded form, writing the final number, and identifying the value of different digits within a number, okay? Continue just to try your best and have a great rest of your remote learning day. Bye, everyone.
Hey, Dad. Hi,